Hello everyone, and welcome to Electronic Revolution's broadcast of the Cal Open Atlantic versus Pacific All-Star match. That's right, the first ever Cal Open All-Star match. We're going to have coverage for you tonight, the East Coast versus the West Coast, so to speak, for all the bragging rights. There's always a discussion in Cal Open. You'll see it on the forums, or you'll hear them talk about it, whether or not, Pacific is up there skill-wise with Atlantic. Pacific's always been considered the mediocre division from Atlantic and Central players. But to prove that wrong tonight, they got the East All-Stars versus the West Coast All-Stars. I'm joined tonight with the organizer of this entire event, Elijah. What's going on, Elijah?
Hey, Triple 20. It's a good day for a match. Playing on the Chicago server, East vs. West. Got a big Source TV set up for everyone. Looks like it's going to be a hell of a battle.
Yeah, it should be a good matchup if you guys are going into the Source TV. Definitely check that out. Otherwise, you can be watching on our stream live on www.e-rev.tv on the World Wide Web. We're going to be executing live on 3 in just a bit. I got a quick couple of questions for you, Elijah. I hope you don't mind answering.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, first question, what gave you the idea to just organize an event like this? It's the first time that Cal Open's had such a thing. I know Cal Invite has had it, and I think Cal Main as well, but Cal Open has never had something of the likes of this. What gave you the idea to do this?
Well, after spending some time on the Cal forums, you kind of realize that there's a lot of argument as to who's the better conference, and Atlantic does a lot of trash talking to Pacific, so I just decided to possibly lay to rest by the outcome of this match.
Okay, so yeah, it's based on the rivalry that I thought of in the beginning. Yeah, so definitely I can agree with that. I've played in Atlantic, and it's always all this animosity Pacific saying, you guys make it in the playoffs easier because there's less teams, blah blah blah, and the skill level isn't there. Although, both conferences and including Central is all basically evenly matched. It's just the amount of teams. Also, is there any sponsors tonight that are sponsoring either the Source TV or the actual server or Ventrilo?
Yeah, actually, Stress Hosting is sponsoring this 15-man 1000 FPS server, a 200-man vent for spectators, and a 255-man Source TV relay.
Cool. So we're definitely going to have a lot of people tuning in tonight. I hope all you guys are enjoying the coverage either on Source TV, watching a scoreboard if you don't want to be in-game, or watching it live on our stream at www.e-rev.tv on the World Wide Web. Elijah, I got to ask, I know you're a Pacific player. Do you think Atlantic will come out on top, or do you think Pacific's got this all the way?
Well, knowing most of the players on Pacific and some of the players on Atlantic, I think Pacific is going to be able to take this. And Atlantic might take maybe one, but I think Pacific's got this locked.
We'll have to see. I'm an Atlantic fan. I'm a fan of Illicit Gaming. I'm a fan of Nuka Style as well. So I see JC, Jay Shiz, and Ryan, both from two of the outstanding Open teams in Atlantic. I don't follow Pacific that much, but for definitely on the Atlantic side, those are two players I'm going to be watching for tonight. On the Pacific side, I know you have somebody from your team. I believe that's B2 is playing tonight, and I've also heard of and Realist. Okay, so two players from your team on Disrupt playing for the West Coast tonight. Quick little roster rundown before we well, live has been executed, but I'll go through the rosters quick. Like on the Eastern squad, we have Mr. Jay Shiz, Ryan, Knockers, and Flip. Over on the West Coast, we have DZK, sorry about that, Seraphic, Realist, B2, and Zen. They're doing knives at middle right now to pick a side. Is it normal config for Cal, or is it the invite rules, Elijah?
It's the Cal config for Cal, just like all these guys playing their matches. And it's knife round for sides right now. Okay.
Yeah, so knife round's going on right now. DZK running away from Mr. who's trying to get the last kill of this round. They're all going to be flooding him into B bomb site. Ryan's going to get the knife kill, so East is going to get first pick on which side they want. Let's see. They're saying T, so they're going to start off on T in this match. So we're going to get ready to go. Live on 3 is going to be executed. If you're just tuning in right now, this is Electronic Revolution's coverage of the Cal Open Atlantic versus Pacific All-Star match. I'm joined in Ventrilo tonight with Elijah, the organizer of the event. He's going to be doing some side commentary with me tonight, just, filling the little spaces there, and give me a little helping hand. Live is being executed right now. The first map, if you guys are just tuning in, is CPL Mill. Pretty even-sided map if you consider it, how terrorists can work into storage area 1 and 2, and also mid, but it is a little CT-sided as well because counter-terrorists are right next to where they would play in the site, so they get there before the terrorists do. It's one of the favorite maps by by all teams actually in Cal Open. I know I enjoy playing it. It's one of my favorite maps up there with Inferno and Nuke, but as you can see, Nuke is going to be played on, I believe, after this, and then we're going to go to Dust 2 if a third round is needed. The first kill of the match is going on right now. A whole bunch of shots being fired. DZK, I'm going to be stumbling over that all night. It's going to pick up a kill with his USP. Shots being fired by knockers over at Kitty. Oh, he's going to get a nice 1D on. B2 is going to work his way into bomb site A. Looks like the bomb's going to be planted in there any second, I believe. Waiting for it. There's Jay Shiz with the bomb. He's going to get in there with the bomb. Get on the keypad, and bomb is planted in A site. We're in a 4v1 situation in favor of the Eastern squad. Jay Shiz is going to pick up a whammy kill on Zen. First one of this all-star match. Shots being exchanged right now. DZK, I'm going to be stumbling over that, like I said, is shooting right now at Kitty. Picks up one deagle shot on the head of Flip, and Jay Shiz is right there with his Glock to get the kill on DZK. So first round is already over. East got a great push up. Kitty got into the bomb site pretty fast, and yeah, they picked up the first round on CPL Mill. So Atlantic's leading right now 1-0. If you have any shoutouts, get them in pound E-rev on the Game Search Network to E-rev CSS 2020 with shoutouts at the end of my name. We'll read them at halftime. And in between maps, we're going to be on for a long time tonight, guys. We got 3 maps. Well, not guaranteed 3 maps, but we have at least 2 maps to cover for you guys in this East versus West match. If you're just tuning in right now, we have the East versus the West in this Cal Open matchup. On the side of the East, we have Jay Shiz, Knockers, Flip, Mr. and Ryan. On the side of the West Coast, we have DZK, Seraphic, I hope I'm saying that right, Realist, B2, and Zen. First kill of the second round is from B2's USP on the head of Flip. Looks like we're going to have a push up into a bomb site again, going through Kitty. Mr.'s going to pick up an MP5 shot. So is Jay Shiz on both West Coast members. So we're going to have to see how this one turns out. Jay Shiz got the bomb. Looks like he's going to plant it in A side. A whole bunch of kills going on right now. DZK is going to pick up a USP shot on Knockers, and then Mr. is going to get an MP5 kill. Oh, he's going to get 2 MP5 kills over at Kitty, the last one being on Zen from the West Coast. Elijah, I got to ask you right now, your boys, the Pacific team, they're in a hole right now. You think they're going to come out of this one?
Well, from the clutch performance I've seen from B2 and Realist during the third round on a CT-sided map too, I think they're going to be able to take it. Realist holds Kitty like a champ.
Alright, that's the prediction from Elijah. We'll have to see. We're going to see another push up Kitty again from the Eastern team. They're going to be watching it, going to be throwing flashes in right now. They're going to be rushing this side. Mr. is going to pick up the first kill of the round on B2 with his MP5. There's going to be shots fired in the A-bomb site. Mr. is going to get another kill on Seraphic, just laying him out right now. With his
now
MP5.
look at Realist!
Yeah, Realist on the
coming
flank.
Up from sewers.
Yeah, Realist coming out of sewers is going to pick up his 3rd kill of the round, just taking out the entire Eastern squad by himself, just on the flank. Great job by Realist. We're in a 1v1 situation. Turn the corner right now. That is Flip with his deagle and gets the last kill of the round on Realist. Realist almost had the clutch. Picked up 3 quick kills out of sewer, however, could not end the round by getting the kill on Flip, but definitely a great job right there on the Pacific side. Made it close, but Flip was right there to end it at the end of the round.
Yeah, Realist will do that once in a while. Go sit in sewers and wait for him to play. Just came up with USP and wrecked him.
Yeah, Realist, you're definitely going to have to watch out for him. If he does that on other maps such as Nuke and Dust 2 tonight, you're definitely going to have to keep your eye out for him. He could be a dangerous player, just, staying out of position and catching the East Coast off guard. Shots being fired right now over at Spyro. DZK is going to pick up a kill with his M4 on Flip. Knockers is going to get a counter kill right there. Oh, and then be taken out of the round by Rios with his M4. So kills just being exchanged right now between both teams. We're in a 3v4 situation in favor of the Pacific All-Stars. Jay Shiz is going to even that up, however, with an off shot on Rios over at Kitty. Zen's going to be watching Kitty right now. He's going to peek out and pick up a nice off shot on Jay Shiz. He's going to spray, not a spray, but peek out again, try and get a little pre-pick right there. Oh, B2 in sight. Wow, getting 2 kills right there, one with his M4, and then getting a USP headshot on Mr. So that's going to give the first round of this All-Star match to the Pacific side. Definitely getting their way back into it. Hopefully they'll gain some more rounds and make this a little closer match. They got a little work to do, however, they're down by a total of 2 rounds. If you're just tuning in right now, this is Electronic Revolution's coverage of Cal Open Atlantic vs. Pacific All-Star match. It's pretty close so far. We have a 3-1 score on CPL Mill. Great play by Realist. That was probably the play of the match so far, coming out of series and picking up 3 quick kills on Eastern members. Definitely great work by him. We're in round 5 right now of this matchup. We got 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. Jay Shiz with 68 HP is going to be pushing up mid with his teammates. Flip is going to pick up 1 kill on Terrific with his Deagle, and then Realist is going to get a kill on Mr. Jay Shiz picking up a kill on Realist. His kills going back and forth right now between both teams. B2 is going to get a kill on Jay Shiz with his op. The Eastern members are staying in CT spawn right now, just kind of waiting things out. Ryan's got the bomb with 70 HP. Knockers is going to pick up an M4 kill on Zen over at, I believe that was Kitty. Or, yeah, that was up at Kitty. He's going to turn the corner right now. He's going to run into B2. Knockers is going to be taken out of the round. Ryan's going to pick up the clean-up kill, however, on B2 with his M4. We're in a 2v1 situation in favor of the East Coast, and there it is. Flip is going to end round 5 with a Deagle shot to DZK. He's going to spray that Deagle straight into his chest and pick up the kill. Little roster rundown for you guys right now on the Eastern squad. Mr. with a 6-3, Jay Shiz with a 5-3, Flip with a 4-3, Knockers with a 4-4, and Ryan with a 3-3. Over on the West Coast, we have DZK with a 5-4, B2 with a 5-4, Realist with a 5-5, Zen with a 1-4, and Seraphic with an 0-5. Elijah, any predictions for round number 6 on this matchup?
Well, looks like the entirety of Disrupt is saving right now, so for them to take this match would pretty much be an absolute upset. But then again, East did just take the last round with only Deagles, so if West does take this round, this could be a big turning point for the match.
Yeah, definitely. As you can see right now, as Elijah was talking, there was a couple of East kills. Jay Shiz picked up 1 kill, and I believe Mr. got 1 as well. Knockers is going to get another AK-47 kill on Terrific over at A-Bomb, so it looks like a bomb's going to be planted right there. We are in a 2v5 situation in favor of the Eastern squad. Jay Shiz is going to pick up another AK-47 kill on Zen. Great work with the AK from Jay Shiz going into the site by himself. DCK is going to be checking in T-Spawn, coming through SA1 right now. He's going to peek into the back, run to Terrace. However, he's not going to be able to pick up the kill. He's only got a Deagle in hand. I don't know if he's going to save. He's going to turn around in the back alleyway, spraying down at Jay Shiz, just standing there for about 5 seconds. Nobody can pick up the kill. Finally, Jay Shiz comes out on top, picking up his 3rd kill of the round, getting the AK spray down on, I believe that was DZK. So Atlantic's going to go up right now 5-1 over Pacific, taking a pretty much commanding lead, so to speak, 4 rounds, especially on the CT side map. Could mean the game. We're going to have to see how this one turns out. Elijah, you got any predictions on you changing your side? You thinking maybe East on this map, or what are we going to see?
Well, an impressive 5-1 start from the East is definitely scaring the Pacific right now. But as you see these 2 guys coming up mid, and then you got a player on top of B2 on top of the boxes with an M4, it's going to be pretty deadly if they decide to push up.
Yeah, should be interesting. We got Ryan with the bomb. He's over at Kitty. He's going to be throwing a nade and a flash up there, trying to make something happen for his team. B2 is going to pick up an M4 kill on Flip over at middle of the map, stopping the mid rush right there. B2 is going to pick up another kill on Knockers, rotated over and got another kill. Mr. right now watching middle with his op. He's going to turn back, go up Kitty. B2 going to get another kill on Ryan. B2 dominating right now. Just carrying his team right now for the Western All-Stars. Ryan's the last remaining terrorist. He's got an op in hand. He's going to be looking up. Blind from Flashbang is not going to be able to get a kill. And DCK is going to get the last kill of the round on Ryan. So Pacific getting back into things right now. The score is 5-2. If you guys have any shout-outs, get them into e-rev CSS 2020 with shout-outs at the end of my name on MIRC and pound e-rev on the Game Surge Network. If you're tuning into our live stream on Electronic Revolution's website, that's at www.e-rev.tv on the World Wide Web. Make sure you register for our forums. Check out your favorite cast archives. And, yeah, just chill. It's the place to be. Make a post on the forums. We'll talk to you. Or just hang out in our RSC channel at pound e-rev on the Game Surge Network. A push up spiral right now. 2 quick kills from the Eastern All-Stars. And then all of a sudden, B2 getting 2 quick off picks for his team. However, he's taken out of the round by Ryan Knockers. He's going to pick up an AK-47 as well. Seraphic going to pick up that off from B2 and pick up a kill on Ryan. Turn the corner and get another kill on Knockers. Great work by Seraphic with that op, taking almost the entire Eastern squad out, him and B2. They both got 2 odd picks. We're in a 1v1 situation right now. Mr. with 100 HP is throwing nades over the back of the site, flashing Seraphic. Seraphic's got an up in hand. He's peeking at Spiral. He's going to go up long haul right now and try and make something happen. Mr. does not have the bomb. We got 45 seconds left on the clock. Gonna have to see how this one turns out. Mr. 100 HP, AK-47, checking CBL house, going up, checking the catwalk. He's going to be looking to the left now, trying to make something happen. Seraphic is in bomb site. He's going to be checking long haul right now, waiting for Mr. Mr. is going to be going possibly up the ladder, I'm thinking. No, wait, he might be looking to long haul. He picks up the bomb. Seraphic, I believe he should know he has it if he's doing any communication with his teammates. Mr. running back now, going to try and get the planet A. He's going to run into Seraphic at CT spawn. If Seraphic times it right, he does not. Mr. gets behind those boxes. If he peeks out, it's going to be round over. Seraphic is right there. Oh, he peeks out. Seraphic cannot get the kill, however. Picks up 1 deagle shot on him, down to 71 HP between both of these members. And Mr. getting the AK-47 shot on Seraphic to end the round. Great play by Mr. right there. Picks up the bomb, rotates it over to the opposite bomb site, and then picks up the great AK-47 shot on Seraphic. You impressed with the play on Mr. right there?
It looked like some nice shots going from the both of them, but Mr. came out on top.
Yeah, Mr. great work with the AK-47, just kind of baiting and switching. Seraphic right there working him to the max with that op. Mr. trying to pick up an off shot right now at Spiral, however, cannot land it on a West Coast member. Push up at middle. Rios is going to pick up a kill on Ryan. DZK is going to pick up a kill with his deagle on Jay Shiz. Knockers is going to get 1 kill, and then Mr. going whammy on B2. We are in a 3v3 situation. It's all even up between both of these teams. Just a whole bunch of shots were being fired, and all of a sudden it goes dead quiet, just like last night. If you were watching our newscast for the TWO Open semifinals, bomb is down right now in Spiral, so terrorists are going to be working their way over. Mr.'s got an off. He's going to be checking up Spiral. Does not see any counter-terrorist. Nade's going to be thrown. That's Seraphic picking up a whammy. Mr. is down to... that is 1 HP. Flip's going to pick up a nice AK-47 kill on, I believe that was Seraphic. I'm not sure on that one, but he picked up an AK-47 kill nonetheless over in B bomb site. Flip's going to be picking up another AK-47 kill on Zen over in B bomb site. Looks like we're going to have to see how this one turns out. Mr. 1 HP with his op. He's going to be picking up the bomb right now. That is DZK. He's got his deagle in great, and he's going to pick up 1 kill on Flip. We're going to see how this goes, and Mr. is going to rotate the bomb over to A. Again, shades of last round. DZK knows what's coming. He's going to go CT spawn, just like Seraphic did that last round. Mr.'s got the bomb in hand. However, he's not going to plan. He's going to be watching Z connector. However, DZK is not there at all. It's going to throw it. A cannot get Mr. with that 1 HP left. Mr. is going to get on the keypad of the bomb. He's going to plant it right now. Bomb has been planted. 1v1 situation. DZK is going to peek out and pick up the kill on Mr. with his AK-47. He's going to get the defusal right now, and the West Coast is going to gain another round on the Atlantic All-Stars. The score is 6-3 in favor of the East Coast.
Pacific definitely needed that round in order to be a contender in this matchup. They took it.
Yeah, Pacific definitely needed that round. They're on CT side. It's a CT-sided map. They needed that to keep in it, and right now, the score is 6-3. They still got a little work to do. They got to get 3 more rounds, but it's all but capable on CT side of this matchup. Looks like we're going to have possibly the bomb working up into middle, or possibly going over into Kitty. Seraphic is going to pick up the first kill of the round with an off shot on Flip's head. So we are in a 5v4 situation right now. DZK is going to pick up 1 kill on Jay Shiz over at Kitty. Reels is going to get an M4 kill on Ryan. The bomb is down in middle right now. We're in a 2v5 situation in favor of the West Coast All-Stars. Looks like we're going to have a push up into Kitty. Reels is going to pick up an M4 shot on Mr. Mister. We're in a 1v5 situation right now. The last remaining terrorist is Knockers. He's going to be flanked coming in SA1. Don't know how this one's going to turn out. He's going to come up Kitty and pick up a kill on Reels. That is B2. He's going to be watching with his op. Cannot pick up the kill. He's going to get shot from Knockers right there. Knockers is going to peek out the corner. Peeked a little too much. And Zen was there with his op to end this round. So Pacific getting their way back into things right now. Making it a little closer. They're chipping away at the lead of the Atlantic All-Stars. The score is 6-4. Elijah, you got any predictions for the next 5 rounds for this half?
You know, it's pretty much unpredictable considering the way Pacific has been playing. They've been off and on with their shots. But I think if Seraphic can continue to compensate for his first few rounds' performance and Zen can pick it up, I think Pacific can win out.
Yeah, we'll have to see. If you guys are tuning in, chances are you probably saw the article posted on www.winaround.com. We're going to give a little shout out to them for doing that press release for us. Check them out at www.winaround.com, the best source for any Counter-Strike source news, open through invite, amateur through main. It's all at winaround.com. A whole bunch of kills going on right now, and as you can see, DZK picking up the last kill of this round on the Eastern All-Stars. They try to push into a bomb site via Kitty. Didn't work out for him, and Pacific got the nice quick kills right there. They're inching back into this matchup. The score is 6-5 in favor of the East Coast.
Yeah, the Kitty rush just didn't seem to work. Didn't surprise the West enough to be able to take the round.
Yeah, very few words from Elijah, but definitely getting straight to the point, and it didn't work for him at all. Gonna have to see how the Eastern All-Stars handle this one. Right now, they're losing their lead a little bit. They got 1 round on the Western All-Stars. As Reels is gonna pick up his 2nd kill of this round. I believe 2 Eastern members are out of the round. Ryan and Jay Shiz both dead. As you can see, DZK is gonna pick up another kill on a flip.
If you look at Knockers, he's sitting under sewers inside of A, while no one has any idea he's there. So you might want to take a look at him.
Yeah, Knocker's the last remaining terrorist. He's going to be throwing a flash out there and then retreating back. He was in sewers. I don't know if he's, yep, he's going to be going to B bomb site. Hopefully West Coast realizes this and rotates. DZK is going to be pushing Spiral right now. I don't think they know he's going to be going into B bomb site. They might be waiting. They know sewer has been broken, so it looks like they're going to be waiting for the B push. That is DZK. He's going to be watching the door. He's going to be spraying at the door already. Knockers is working his way up. He hears the fire. Hopefully he heard the fire, because I did. He's going to be peeking out right now to the door. DZK is going to be meeting him right there as soon as he opens it. We're going to have to see how this one turns out. Knockers, the last remaining terrorist. We're going to have to see. Oh, he's waiting right by the door. There's 17 seconds left on the clock. He's going to open up the door. DZK is right there, and Knockers picks up the AK-47 shot on DZK. Played him like a book right there. He's going to get the bomb planted with 10 seconds left in the round at Knockers. 48 HP with an AK-47 in hand. He's going to be watching. Oh, he's watching Catwalk right now. 1 counter-terrorist comes up. That is Seraphic. He's going to pick up the kill on Seraphic right there with his AK-47 as well. Can he clutch it? And no! B2 is right there. Gets this shot off on Knockers. Bomb is going to be defused, and we have a tie score right now between the Atlantic All-Stars and the Pacific All-Stars. The score is tied 6-6 going into the 13th round of the first half. Alright, going into round 13 on this first half side. If you're just tuning in right now, this is Electronic Revolution's coverage of Cal Open Atlantic versus Pacific All-Star match. With a little help, we've got to give a shout out again to them at winaround.com. Check them out, www.winaround.com. The best source for any Counter-Strike source news, open through invite, amateur through main. It's all at winaround.com. Alright, so we're in the 13th round of play in this Cal Open All-Star match. Whole bunch of shots being fired at mid right now. Mr. Mister's going to pick up the first kill of the round with an AK-47 shot on Real. Zen's going to pick up a kill on Jay Shiz with his op at Spiral. Jay Shiz right now falling, slipping his score. He's one below 500 right now with a score of 9-10. We'll get to the rest of the records in just a bit. I am blind via flashbang over at Long Haul, and Knockers picks up the kill on Zen in CPL House. He's got the bomb. He's got an AK. He's throwing a flash down from CPL House. He's got 25 HP. Looks like he's going to be working his way into A bomb site. He's going to be smoking up CT spawn. Getting the bomb pointed right now, getting on the keypad. 7355060, and bomb has been planted into a bomb site. We're in a 4v2 situation in favor of the East Coast. Bomb is taking away in a bomb site. Shreffic now peeking into CPL House. Is going to pick up a kill with his op on Ryan. He's going to be working his way over to A to help out his teammate. B2 going in the site, not seeing any terrorists. Just waiting for something. And Mr. Mister's going to peek out at Kitty and pick up the nice crisp headshot on B2. He's going to peek out the corner now. Knockers is going to be rushing up middle, trying to pick up the kill on Seraphic. Seraphic falls back at, I believe that was SA1, and Mr. Mister was there to get the kill. So, East Coast All-Stars now are going to take a lead 7-6 in favor of them on this matchup on CPL Mill. Little roster rundown for you guys. On the East Coast, we have Knockers with a 20 and 10, dropping the 20 bomb with the last round of the half. Right here, we're in round 15. Mr. Mister with a 13 and 8, Jay Shiz with a 9 and 10, Flip with a 7 and 9, and Ryan from Illicit with a 4 and 10. DZK with a score of 17 and 8. B2. Well, this is on the West Coast All-Stars. DZK with a 17 and 8 record. B2 with a 16 and 9. Seraphic with a 9 and 12. Rios with a 9 and 12. And Zen with a 3 and 9. The score right now in the first half, we're in the last round. Round 15, the Atlantic All-Stars are leading 7-6 on CPL Mill. We're going to have to see how this one turns out. It's a close one already, as Zen's going to pick up the first kill of this second half with a nice off shot on Knockers. Mr. Mister's going to get a counter kill right there on B2. Flashes are being thrown at Kitty. I cannot see what is going on. There we go. I am unblind now from that flashbang. Jay Shiz right now, 6 health. He's going to be working up middle. He's got his AK in hand. Rios is going to pick up a nice kill on Ryan and then get another kill on Mr. Mister. DZK on the flank is going to get the kill on Jay Shiz. So, Pacific getting right back into it. Yeah, it's not the 15th round. That's my bad. Now it's the 15th round. I miscalculated on that with my score. But my bad on that one, guys. Sorry about that. Got a little bit into the moment right there. Wasn't paying attention too much to the score. But the score right now is 7-7. So we're in the 15th round right now of this first map of the Cal Open East versus West All-Star match. If you're just tuning in right now, it's Electronic Revolution's coverage of Cal Open Atlantic versus Pacific All-Star match. Just even score right now, nothing much to say. Pretty even throughout this entire matchup. Score 7-7. Serefic's going to pick up the first kill of the 15th round on the Knockers with them 4 shots straight to his head. Looks like we're possibly going to see the bomb work up a Spiral. I don't know if that's going to happen. They always seem to rotate last minute. Knockers saying LOL, give random to Seraphic in chat. A little trash talk between both teams. I could see this getting heated in just a little bit, and Mr. Mister's going to pick up an off shot on Zen over at middle. Rios is going to pick up another kill on that was Mr. Mister. Seraphic is going to get a kill on Jay Shiz, and DZK getting a kill on Ryan. It's a team effort, ladies and gentlemen, right there. 3 kills, all by different members on East Coast members. We're in a 1v4 situation in favor of the West Coast. DZK, the last remaining East Coast member, is going to be going up right now, and DZK is going to pick up the kill on Flip to end the first half. The score of the first half is 8-7 in favor of the Pacific All-Stars. Any first half revelations there, Elijah?
Well, after I had said that Pacific has a good chance to win out, well, they took about 6 rounds in a row. They took about 6 rounds in a row, maybe lost one and then won 2 more. So if they can get their guns and get the morale up, they're going to be able to take a few rounds on T-side and maybe take this entire match.
Okay, so we're going into the second half right now. I don't have any shoutouts on IRC. If you guys want to get them in for me to read them in the first half, or not first half, but at the end of this first map, get them into me, pound e-rev on the game search network to e-rev CSS 2020 with shoutouts at the end of my name. If you're just tuning in right now, this is Cal Open East versus West All-Star match. The Pacific All-Stars, the Western All-Stars, however you want to call them, are leading right now 8-7 after the first half score. We are on CPL Mill. Nothing really going on between both of these teams. First kill of the second half is DCK's Glock going straight to the head of Ryan on the east. Nothing really going on right now. They're just kind of waiting each other out. It's pistol round. Nothing really too much action. Ceramic is going to get the first kill of the West Coast over, or not the first kill for the West Coast, but the second kill for the West Coast. Deagle headshot on, I believe, Knockers over at Kitty. Knockers is saying he's random again. Event. Could get heated here at any moment. Oh, Jay Shiz getting the one USP shot on B2 over at Storage Area 2. Jay Shiz working up middle right now. He's the last remaining counter-terrorist. It's a 1v4 situation. He's going to turn the corner and get dinked about 5 times by DZK, and then is finally taken out of the round by DZK's Glock. So the Pacific All-Stars are going to gain another round. The score is 9-7 in favor of them. Elijah, I think you might be right. The Pacific All-Stars have something to prove, and they are proving it right now.
Definitely, and if they can take the next 2 rounds on T side, they'll only need 5 more rounds this half in order to win. And it could be exciting if it goes into overtime, but I'd like to see Pacific take this.
Yeah, everybody's a fan for the underdog. Pacific is the underdog, so to speak, in this matchup. Maybe not in their eyes, but in the eyes of possibly Cal Open. As you can see, a whole bunch of kills right now, just a flurry of them all over the place. West Coast comes on top. They had 2 deaths, but it doesn't matter. They picked up quick kills on the East right now, and Pacific's going to gain another round, looking very impressive right now. They are on an 8-0 run, round total-wise, and they are up 10-7 on the scoreboard. Okay, going into round 3 right now of the second half of this All-Star match for Cal Open. Looks like we're going to have a push possibly up spiral. Oh, DZK getting a nice headshot on flip. A whammy kill right there from Seraphic. DZK is going to get another MP5 shot off on Mr. And B2 is going to get another kill. Yeah, another quick round, as Elijah said right there, from Pacific. They're just rushing everything and just showing complete domination over the East right now. If I'm on the East, it's not looking too good for me right now. I'm getting kind of discouraged. I don't know about you, Elijah. What would you do if you're on the Eastern side?
Well, as most of you know, a lot of Cal teams use eco strategy, and as you can see, all the East have guns right now, while the Pacific have the same amount of guns. So this is a crucial round for each team to win.
Yeah, we're going to have to see what goes on with this round. Both teams are on a bye round, so they have full weapons, they have M4s, they have ops. They're going to have to see how this one plays out. Looks like we're going to be looking at a push up Kitty right now. Oh, nope, they're faking back into Storage Area 1, possibly just delaying it a little bit longer. They're going to run into Ryan and Knockers over at Kitty, so if the bomb goes into A, it might be a little rough for him. Jay is picking up the first kill of this 4th round with a nice M4 spray over at Great on the head of Zen. Great work by him. Jay is going to pick up another kill with his M4A1 on Rios. Knockers is going to get an M4 kill of his own. Bomb is down in the A bomb site down at Kitty. Like I said, they were going to push up Kitty, and it just didn't work out for him. B2 right now is going to come out. He's going to pick up 1 kill. Can he get the spray down on the second member? Yes, he can. He's going to get the second kill on Ryan. Great work by B2 taking over a bomb site basically single-handedly. He's not going to pick up the bomb. He's going to check middle right now. There is one counter-terrorist right there. He's going to throw a flash over. He's going to fall back, try and pick up the bomb. He is going to get the bomb in hand. He's got 7 HP. He's got an AK-47. He is in a 2v3 situation right now, and now he's in a 1v3 situation in favor of the Eastern All-Stars, and there's Mr. with 2 quick shots on B2, and I believe that was Realist to end this round. So Atlantic right now, they're getting back into it. Hopefully they stop the bleed from the Pacific All-Stars, stop that 9-0 run for Pacific, and they're inching back closer right now. The score is 8-10. Alright, going into round 5 of this matchup. If you're just tuning in right now, this is Electronic Revolution's coverage of Cal Open Atlantic vs. Pacific All-Star match. If you guys checked out the article, I hope you did. I even read it, and I work for the company. But check them out at winaround.com. They're the best source for any Counter-Strike source news, open through invite, amateur through professional. It's all at www.winaround.com. They wrote a little press release for this matchup. Hopefully you guys read the article. It was a great thing. And as you can see, as I'm talking for Win Around right now, doing a little doing a little advertising for them. Jay Shiz and Mr. are going to pick up a flurry of kills right now, just stopping the push up at Spiral, and Atlantic is going to gain another round right now. The score is 10-9 in favor of Pacific. Elijah, your boys, the Pacific All-Stars, they're falling back now. What are they going to do? Because it's not looking too good for them right now.
Well, obviously the East's eco strategy worked as they've taken the last 2 rounds, but if you can see, the West is on a buy round again with their AKs, and they're working SA1. And we got one man in sewers, so we'll see if this guy can surprise them and take some kills.
Yeah, we'll have to see. B2 definitely going with that. He's going to take his deagle and get a nice 1 dig on flip over at middle. He pushed up, got the one dig, and fell back right now into SA1. Looks like we're going to have... Oh,
another
B2
one
is going to get his
from B2.
second
That's
kill.
2 this round.
Yes, that is his second one at middle, just single-handedly pushing up middle by his lonesome with that deagle. Whole bunch of shots being fired right now. Knockers is going to pick up a FAMAS kill on DZK. Mr. Mister's going to get an off shot. He's going to get another one right there on 2 members, and then Ryan is going to get an M4 spray down on 1 West Coast member, and then pick up a deagle shot on Zen. So it looked real good for the West Coast right there. Great deagle work from B2, and then all of a sudden the East is right there to just stop it and tie up this matchup. The score is 10-10 between both teams right now. Looking good for Pacific. They were on a 9-0 round run, and now all of a sudden Atlantic is right back in the mix of things. The score is tied 10-10. We're going to have to see how this one plays out.
Yeah, definitely. It looked like Pacific had taken the round for sure, but the one thing they lacked was a smoke blocking the pick. If they had just gotten in there a little faster with the smoke, they would have taken the round for sure.
Yeah, if they would have smoked up CT spawn, I think it would have covered them a little better, and it definitely would have helped out. They would have got the bomb plan, and it could have been a completely different turnout. As Seraphic, oh my god, picking up 2!
3 digs.
3 digs! Oh, he gets his third 1 dig of the round. Great work. I went to watch Ryan in first-person view, and he just drops from Seraphic. Great work by Seraphic with the deagle. Bomb has been planted in a bomb site. We're in a 3v2 situation in favor of the West Coast. Mr. Mister's going to be throwing a nade into there. He's not going to be able to pick up the kill, however. Just shots being fired right now. JC is going Rambo. He's going to pick up 2 kills on West Coast members. Realist and Zen going down to the hands of J Shiz's M4A1. Oh, I believe a counter kill right there. Yep,
Oh,
Mr. on the flank. Pre-fire Seraphic getting that little cubby hole and picks up the USP headshot right there.
Another close round that Pacific ends up losing.
Yeah, it's another close round. They're getting in there, they're getting the bomb planted, and then they're just not finishing the job. I don't know what's going on the side of Pacific right now, but they better fix it because they just lost the lead right now. The score is 11-10 in favor of the Atlantic All-Stars.
And if you see, one of the East players actually just timed out, so this would be a good time for Pacific to take some rounds.
Yeah, Pacific, hopefully if they can capitalize on the timeout, maybe pick up 2 rounds right here, put them back in the mix of things, pick them up with a 1-round lead. We'll have to see how it plays out, but the way Jay Shiz is playing right now and the way Mr. is playing, it's going to be pretty tough nonetheless, even with the man down. As you can see, Ryan's going to pick up a nice kill on Zen over at middle. That's going to put him in a 4v4 situation, so automatically the power play is down. Oh, Realist picking up a nice crisp AK shot on the head of Ryan over at middle. Jay Shiz is going to take him out with a counter kill on Realist with his M4 in hand. Bomb is down, I believe, in SA1. DZK is with an off. He's got 97 HP. He's going to be working up Kitty. Bomb is down. Looks like they're going to have a rotate over there. Seraphic's going to pick up an AK-47 shot on, I believe, Jay Shiz over at middle. DZK is going to peek out around the corner and pick up a nice off shot on Flip. Looks like Bomb's going to try and be pointed into A site. Actually, they don't have the bomb, so they got to go back into storage area 1. And pick up the bombs. They're going to work their way into A bomb site. DCK is going to peek out into the corner. He's going to dink, not dink, but hit the arm of Mr. So Mr. down to 8 HP. He's going to be watching in the bomb site. However, DCK is going to be on the flank. If he can come up right now, he can see Mr. We're going to have to see. Can he get the kill? And DCK is going to pick up the kill on Mr. Elijah called it that round. West Coast is going to take this one, and they are going to knot things up. His boys are tied up right now, 11-11.
See, Mr. just spent a little too much time looking at Cat and wasn't ready for DZK to flank him through SA1 connector. Now, if you look, East is all rushing mid right now. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, East, I believe, is on an eco round. They're going to be pushing up middle. Rios is going to pick up an AK-47 shot on Mr. J Shiz is going to get a deagle shot of his own, and then West Coast is right there on the flank. Seraphic and B2 picking up the kill on Flip, and Ryan looks like the bomb's going to be planted into a bomb site. That is DCK with the bomb. He's going to get it planted. Bomb has been planted into a bomb site. We got about a minute and 10 seconds left on the clock. Doesn't matter anyway, because the bomb has been planted. Jason is going to pick up an AK-47 kill over at middle. Can he get any more? It would definitely help the cause a little bit. Have to make him buy. He's going to pick up one more kill on B2, and then he's going to be taken out of the round by Zen. So Jason's 1v4 situation, couldn't make anything happen right there. We're waiting on the Eastern All-Stars 5th. I believe that was, I'm trying to look on my list right now. I don't have it, but they're missing their 5th, so he's going to be joining up, hopefully. Yeah, Knockers, that's right. Sorry, I didn't have him on my roster list. Knockers is going to be joining up. Yeah, hopefully. I don't know if his internet just went out, or we're going to have to see if the East can get a replacement next map, or what's going to go on right now. They're still in a 5v4 situation, so they're already playing man down. As Mr. and Jay Shiz, Jay Shiz getting his 3rd kill of the round, and Mr. is going to get a kill on Realist, so a team ace right there. No, not a team ace. There was a nade kill on the side of the West Coast, taking out Jay Shiz. But nonetheless, great flurry of kills right there, and I believe Pacific is going to take the lead with a 12-11 score. So Pacific right now, we're going to have to see how this one turns out. Not sure if it's going to work for them. They had yeah, not Pacific. Sorry, I'm messing this up. That's my bad. Atlantic's going to take the lead, 12-11 over Pacific. Nothing really going on.
Pacific's got the lead 13-12 right now.
Pacific's got the lead 13-12. Sorry, I'm messing up my score sheet. I can't believe this is happening again. 13-12. At least Elias just got the score right for me. I'm not paying attention at all. A little too much to drink. No, I'm just kidding. Just not really paying attention right now. I got a lot of stuff going on in the background, but I'm trying to keep up with this as best as we can, as Ryan's going to pick up a nice upshot on V2's head right there over at B bomb site, I believe. No, that was over at A. Sorry, I keep messing up again and again and again. I know it's pretty rough. Just bear with me. I'll get this right eventually.
And if you take a look at East, no one's guarding the sewer exit on B bomb site, and that's exactly where the 2 of the West players are, planting the bomb inside of B.
Yeah, definitely. Great point by Elijah right there. Bomb just went through sewers and got planted without any conflicts. As you can see, DCK is going to pick up the last kill of the round on Jay Shiz. They went through sewers and but got the bomb planted in B bomb site, and yeah, they got the rounds. East is still in a man down disadvantage right now, kind of on the power play, so to speak. Pacific's going to pick up another round, so the score is 14-12 in favor of them. 2 more rounds. If they can pick up the win, Pacific will take the first map, and then we go on to Nuke. Last night we casted Nuke. Together We Stand versus, I believe it was Soul Gaming or Enmity or something like that. And Together We Stand dominated on T-side. If Pacific can do that and own it up on T-side, then it looks like we'll be out of here in 2 maps. Otherwise, it is a CT-sided map, and if the East does win a very impressive number of rounds over on T-side of Nuke, we could see a 3rd round matchup on Dust 2. So it should be interesting how this one's going to turn out.
You might want to take a look. They're coming through sewers again, and they got 1 in blue room watching sewers with Knob. But if you get rushed, I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know. We're going to have to see. Yep, B2 is going to pick up an AK-47 kill on Ryan over at a bomb site. Mr. is going to stop watching that door, and I believe... oh, no, the door has not been opened yet. There we go. Door's going to open, and Mr. Oh, wow. Counter kill right there. Mr. is going to take out Zen from the round. DCK is on the right, however, to take out Mr. Bomb has been planted right now. 1v2 situation in favor of the East. Flash is being thrown inside. I can't even see what's going on. DZK is going to be spraying and cannot pick up the kill on Jay Shiz. Jay Shiz is going to get the defusal right there. He picked up a nice kill on, I believe that was DZK to end the round, and Atlantic is going to get right back into things. I got to ask you, since it's working near Elijah, the score is 14-13. What are the overtime rules? Are we just sticking to regular Cal Open rules, or...?
Yeah, it'll be the Cal rules, no CGS rules.
Okay,
so 3 rounds on each side, 10,000 start money.
Yep.
So East would have to take this 8-7 in order for it to go to overtime.
which we will have to see right now. The score is 14-13. It's tied 6-6 right now. In the second half, whole bunch of shots being fired. B2 picking up a nice kill on the head of Ryan. Caught Ryan in the air and picked up the headshot. Jay Shiz is going to get a headshot with his AK-47 as well on Zen. Flip's going to turn the corner over at Kitty and pick up a kill on DZK. Bomb's going to be in storage area 1, going to be working its way up Kitty right now. Shots being exchanged between both people. Deagle and AK fire all over the place. Flip is going to switch to his USP. He's going to rush down, and Terrific is there with his AWP to take Flip out of the round. We are in a 3v2 situation in favor of the West Coast. Now we're in a 3v1 situation, and there it is. B2 picking up 2 quick kills on Jay Shiz and Mr. And now Pacific. Yep, Pacific is going to take another round. And now all of a sudden, if you're on the Atlantic side, you gotta put everything together, because right now, one more round, Pacific does walk away the winner of this first map. The score is 15-13. If you guys have any shoutouts, get them in pound e-rev to e-rev CSS 2020 with shoutouts at the end of my name. They'll be read in between maps when we take our little quick break and get set for the next map of coverage.
And guess who's back? It's Knockers playing for.
Oh no! Yes,
East.
Knockers is
B2
back.
Takes down 2 kills.
No, he picked up 3 kills right there. Yeah, 3 kills with his AK-47. Great work by B2. And now Mr. going on a rampage of his own with his AWP. He's going to pick up 2 kills, and then B2 is going to get a whammy right there. His 4th kill of the round. Can he get the ace? Bomb has been planted in a bomb site. Knockers is the last remaining counter-terrorist. They're going to be rushing into CT spawn. They're waiting for B2 to try and get the kill. Hopefully he can get it. He's not going to, so possibly getting the ghetto ace right here. Oh, Knockers is going to pick up a kill on Terrific. They're going to be rushing in. I'd be baiting right now to make sure he gets the ace. They're going to go into the back corner, and DZK is going to get the knife kill on Knockers. So that's going to wrap up this first round. That is GG, I believe, right, Elijah?
Yeah, that's the first.
Okay, so that's the final score of the first round. Good game, fellas. Pacific is going to take the first map, 16-13 over Atlantic. DE_Nuke is up next. If you're watching coverage, we're going to take a little quick commercial break. Come back with that map for you guys. Get your shoutouts in pound e-rev on the Game Search Network to e-rev CSS 2020 with shoutouts at the end of my name. If you're tuning in on our live stream at www.e-rev.tv, check out our forums, register for those, and check out your favorite cast archives. The map is being switched right now. We're going to take a quick little 30-second break, and we will be back with the rest of your coverage of the Cal Open Atlantic vs. Pacific All-Star match. Alright everyone, welcome back to Electronic Revolution's coverage of Cal Open Atlantic vs. Pacific All-Star match. We have the East Coast All-Stars, Atlantic All-Stars, whichever way you want to put it, versus the West Coast All-Stars. A lot of smack being talked between both teams right here at half about the last matchup. If you guys are just tuning in right now, the Pacific All-Stars took the first map on Mill. This final score was 16-13 on that one. We switched to the second round now on DE_Nuke. We're going to be living it up in a second. Elijah, if you want to live that up, we will start taking it away to see who gets CT side on this matchup. Live is being executed right now. I want to give a quick shout out to Win Around. Check them out on the World Wide Web. World Wide Web at www.winaround.com. The best source for any Counter-Strike source news, open through invite, amateur through main. It's all at www.winaround.com. Also, we have a shout-out in the server from Elijah. He's saying, give a shout-out to StressHosting.com, Chicago servers. They sponsored everything for tonight, so big ups to StressHosting.com. Check them out for all your server and Ventrilo needs. Knife round is going on right now. Elijah, you got any predictions right now? We're waiting for the knife kills to be picked up. Okay, no comment from Elijah.
Sorry, the T side actually during knife round wouldn't plant the bomb, so I real 3'd it, and they're gonna go outside and knife.
Okay. Any predictions on this second map for you guys? Or not for you guys, but for Pacific versus East. Who do you think is gonna come out on top?
Well, depending on who gets the CT side, they should have a strong start because Nuke is a very sided map, and DZK I hear has a pretty sick op on CT side of Nuke.
Ooh, we're gonna have to see how that one plays out. Nuke, if you guys are familiar with it, right now it's a very heavy-sided CT map as Knockers is gonna get a team knife on Flip. Nothing really going on right now, just knives to see who's gonna get CT side first. Counter-terrorists look like they might get it. Oh, DZK is gonna pick up 2 knife kills. I was always gonna get a 3rd one right there. So the West Coast is gonna start on CT side. Hopefully, I don't know if they want. Yeah, okay, good. Hopefully, I was like, I hope I don't see terrorists from West Coast right there. They're gonna switch up right now. Cal config has been executed. Live on 3 is going right now. And we're going to take it away for this Cal Open East versus West All-Star matchup. Atlantic versus Pacific All-Stars. If you're just tuning in right now, roster rundown for you guys. On the East, we have Mr. J Shiz, Ryan, Knockers, and Flip. Over on the West Coast, we have DCK, Seraphic, Realist B2, and Zen. Okay, first round, pistol round. Looks like the bomb's going to be working its way outside. It's in the hand of J Shiz. He's got a Glock in hand. He's going to be going outside. He's going to be hit with a nade down to 64 HP. All members that were outside were hit for a little bit of damage. Looks like we're going to have a Russian A site through mini garage and lobby. Push is going in right now. Squeaky door being open. Knockers is going to pick up the first kill of the match on B2. Mr. Miss is going to get a Glock kill of his own, going straight to the head of, I believe that was
a double
Zen.
Kill by DZK's nade.
Oh, a double whammy right there from DZK. I was blind from the flashbang in sight. Didn't get to see that happen, but saw it come up on the little score tab on the right side. We're in a 1v2 situation right now in favor of the West Coast. Bomb is down in a bomb site, I believe. Or did it pop down into vent?
All these floors, who knows?
Yeah, right? It's just like a massive, it's like the Sears Tower playing Counter-Strike, and you just can't tell. There's too many levels. Alright, shots being exchanged between counter-terrorists right now, and that is Realist is going to pick up the last kill of the first round, gaining the lead right now for the Pacific All-Stars. They're going to go up 1-0 on the CT side. A whole bunch of more rounds coming in favor of them. If you're, like I said, last night when I was covering TWL, if you can pick up, 5 rounds, that's definitely a solid T side on Nuke. You agree with that, Elijah? Or obviously everybody aims higher, they don't want to just get 5 rounds, but is that kind of your magic number? I know in Ice Cream it's like if we can get 5 on T side, we're kind of set for CT.
Yeah, 5 rounds is pretty fair considering like how sided this map. I mean, there are certain numbers you want to aim for depending on how sided a map is. I mean, Mill, you probably want 6. Maybe Train, you want 5 or 6. But this one, definitely a 5.
Yeah, definitely. If you can hit that 5 round plateau, it definitely sets you up pretty well for CT side. As you can see, didn't even get to cast that round because it just kind of happened so fast. Push outside from all the West Coast members with MP5s and TMPs. The Eastern All-Stars pushed outside as well, met them, and that was that. Self-explanatory and everything. Looks like we're going to have a push right now.
Russian ramp room. Let's see. Oh, that's a big nade. 1 dig by B2. That's 2 digs. 3 digs.
Oh!
That's a 4th dig by Realist.
Wow, just a flurry of 1 digs right now in ramp room, and there's Seraphic picking up the kill on J Shiz to end this round. B3 definitely going nasty right there. Mr. Sick Nasty with his Deagle picking up 3 1 digs in ramp room. Unstoppable force that is B2. You agree with that? Have you, I know B2's on your team. Is he always like that, or is it just, once in a lifetime?
I mean, that's why they're playing in the game. I mean, B2 and Realist are definitely 2 of the best players, if not the best player on Destruct. And with them both playing a ramp, well, it's a pretty deadly combination.
This is always true. Words of wisdom brought to you by the man Elijah. Alright, we're going into the 4th round of this matchup. The West Coast All-Stars have taken the first 3 rounds, just dominating right now on CT. Typically, it's the usual, it's the normal for for Nuke. Looks like we're going to have the counter-terrorists playing outside. Zen picking up a nice off shot on J-Sizz outside, and then Seraphic is going to pick up one kill, and then Rios is going to get a kill of his own, and then B2 is going to get a kill, so West Coast putting in team effort, everybody picking up a kill so far. Going to have to see how this one turns out. We are in a 1v4 situation in favor of the counter-terrorist. The last remaining terrorist is Mr. Bomb is down outside, I believe, or that is in a bomb site. Either way, I don't think Mr. is going to get to that. He's got 93 HP. He's looking in hut right now, just peeking outside through the window. He's getting pre-fired through the hut. He's going to peek outside. He's going to get a little spray down. I believe he hit him with 2 shots right there. Possibly 3. He's going to peek outside, and there is B2 in heaven to get the op shot on Mr. So the Pacific All-Stars are going to take another round. They are up 4-0 right now. If you guys have any shout-outs, get them in. Pound E-rev on the Game Surge Network to E-rev CSS 2020 with shoutouts at the end of my name. Elijah, any predictions right now? Do you see the terrorists or the East Coast All-Stars picking up any rounds?
Well, that was a pretty crucial round, and the West Coast took it. Now you can see the East Coast is deagling after Seraphic talks a lot of smack to them, along with Zen. So they're probably getting pretty angry here because Realist and B2 are just tearing them apart. So
yeah, not looking good for the East Coast. They're getting very frustrated. They're talking in game, just trash talking, getting very angry at the West Coast All-Stars. Not the best thing to do, especially in an All-Star match like this. Yeah, definitely want to do that. Tell them about that, Elijah. Anyway, right now we are in a 5v1 situation. Doesn't look like East Coast All-Stars are going to do anything. Flip's got the bomb. He's going to try and work ramp room. He's going to be hit with a nade. Oh, he's going to pick up a nice 1D on Rios. He's going to turn the corner, and there's B2 with his USP to end this round. The score is 5-0 in favor of the West Coast. It could be possible with the domination so far that we could be seeing a 15-0 half. Seen it maybe once or twice, but that'd be pretty interesting if we saw that happen. Elijah, you think it's possible?
Well, I don't know, because Zomblers has some, Knockers has some Zomblers EXP, and I think he's going to come up with some inspiring words with all the experience he has. Maybe make these East guys step it up, possibly take 5 rounds. And if you look at them playing ramp, they're not pushing in, they're playing it slowly. Except Seraphic comes around behind, 3 kills!
Oh,
and
3 kills for
Seraphic.
Yeah, just shots, everything being sprayed right there, and as you see, Knockers is going to get the kill on Seraphic, ending that streak. Rios is going to pick up an M4 spray down on Knockers. The last remaining terrorist is Mr. and he's going to go down in a bomb site to the M4 of DZK. So 6-0 lead right now in favor of the West. I'm going to check if I got any shout-outs, Elijah. Any predictions coming up for the East Coast? Are they going to win a round? Because West Coast is talking a lot of smack right now, and the East Coast isn't responding at all.
Well, East Coast buy round will dictate, because it's about halfway through this half, and this will be a big turning point if they can take this round, because they do need some sides. You can't go 15-0 and expect to go into overtime.
Yeah, and I got a shout out right now in Pound E-Rev from Infuego Mad Dog X9. He's saying shout out to Ramen Meal and Red Strife. Keep rocking the 1D. So that's all I got for shout outs right now. I'll be getting back in the server in 2 seconds. Bear with me as I get back in.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Disrupt's played Infuego, what I think is 2 seasons in a row for Cal, Season 6 and Season 7. I'm stuck in open. Looks like we might go IM this season, though, after taking Pacific Theta.
Well, you're guaranteed a spot if you made a playoff, so at least you get out of open. That's always a good thing.
Yeah. If you see Seraphic, he just boosted on top of Warehouse, which I haven't seen before, actually.
I've seen it once before, but it didn't really work out as Seraphic is going to pick up a kill on Flip to end the round. Nothing really too exciting going on right now. It's just complete domination on the side. I'm really not a fan of casting you, because it's just kind of, this is kind of how it goes. It's always CT-sided. So, the West right now, they're up 7-0. Hopefully the East Coast can get back in this one. If I'm them right now, I wait for the good push from, not a good push, But I wait for the good spawn and I get ready for that push into Hut. I don't know what's going on. West Coast talking mad smack again. They're saying, come on, big bad East Coast. And East Coast not saying a word. Flip's going to be busting the vents right now. He's going to be going into lower sight, so it looks like the bomb's going to try and work their way there. Zen's going to pick up an off shot on J Shiz. Realist is going to pick up a kill on Mr. And then Knockers is going to pick up 1 and 2 kills on B2, and Realist with his AK-47 working the bomb into lower B bomb site. Knockers has the bomb, 32 HP. He's going to be peeking out from ramp room. Seraphic going to pick up M4 kill on Ryan, just dominating right now. He's going to pick up another kill on Knockers. He's got a score of 14 and 2, just helping his team out as much as he can right now. He's got 22 HP. The last remaining terrorist is Flip. He's outside 100 HP, and excuse me, right there. He's got an AK-47 in hand, and Knocker's saying East Beta Holics. I don't know what's going on there. J Shiz is a very well-known player. I don't know if he baits. We'll have to see what the aftermath of all this is. Not a lot of friends going on in open probably after this. Let's see. Flip's got 100 HP. He's got his AK-47. He's up in heaven. There's 25 seconds left on the clock. He doesn't have the bomb. If I'm him right now, I'm trying to save it as much as I can. He's going to be bunny hopping off of heaven, doing the 360 round, down to 73 HP. He's going to turn. Whoa!
Nice twitch shot.
Yeah, really got reflexes right there, Flip. Picks up a nice shot on, I believe that was B2 in ramp room. He's going to get the bomb planted, but DZK is right there through the vent to get the kill on Flip with his M4. So, nothing really going right now for on the side of the East Coast. Haven't even picked up a round yet. The score is 8-0. Just kind of nothing going on, Elijah.
Yeah, well, if you look at Seraphic's score and look at how he's talking in MM1, it's pretty funny. He's completely dominating the East Coast, and he's saying he doesn't even play Source. He plays 1.6 Cal P.
Well, even if you're Cal,
it's kind of hard to talk back.
Yeah, even if you're 1.6 in Cal P, you know, it's still Counter-Strike Source experience in general. I mean, you can't say complexity, you know, or Team 3D or any team that switched over from 1.6, you know, it doesn't like playing Source. You know, they do what they got to do, I guess, so to speak.
It was pretty funny though. Seraphic had gotten actually Cal banned for disrespecting admins the other day. So there were some questions as to whether or not Fierce was going to play in playoffs, but they're in, and they're going to make a strong appearance next week versus BKS.
Ooh, should be interesting. Maybe I can get coverage of that if I don't have a CWO professional match booked. And that's right, I got to do a little advertisement for that. Guys, on Wednesday at, I believe, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Complexity LA from the CGS taking on Team Hyper. They're both ranked 1 and 2 right now in this CVOP rankings. Definitely should be a good matchup. We're going to have to see how that one plays out. And the final score, hopefully, it's another 10-8. Last night we had our first overtime. If you were tuning in, we had the Carolina Core versus 3D New York. Carolina Core came out on top 10-9. Bomb's going to be planted right now in A side. I got to get back to Gaston this. I'm drifting away a little too much. It's a 1v1 situation. DZK, the last remaining counter-terrorist. He's got an M4. He's going to be popping up through vents.
Flip just came from now down to 6 health. Can that nade take him? Yes.
There it is. DZK gets the nade, the kill, the whammy, so to speak, on Flip. He's going to get the defusal right now, and it looks like the West Coast, yes, the West Coast, again, is going to pick up another round. The score is 9-0 right now, Elijah. East Coast, this could be, you know, there might be just thrown in the towel. It could be GG. We're going to have to see, though. Not looking good for him right now, though, I have to say. Typically, I'd be looking for, you know, at least 2 rounds right now. And they haven't gotten one yet. Still got, you know, 6 rounds left, but I don't know how this is going to turn out.
You know, I'd really like to see East. Oh, they're rushing hot right now. Let's see how this goes. Seraphic instantly takes out 3 people.
Yeah, counter-terrorist just rolling right now. They're picking up a whole bunch of kills. DZK picks up his 3rd kill off of the round. Seraphic saying, get off of my inner, and then expletive right there. Can't say it on there. But Seraphic single-handedly holding down everything for the counter-terrorists right now. Quick little roster rundown for you guys. Seraphic with a 17-5, DZK with a 15-1, Realist with a 9-4, B2 with an 8-5, and Zen with a 7-4 over on the side of the East Coast. We have a Flip with a 7-10, Mr. Bister with a 5-10, Knockers with a 4-10, Jay Shiz with a 3-10, and Ryan, oh no, Mr. Bill, he's got a 0-10.
Jay Shiz and Knockers taking 2 quick kills to start the round and planting an upper. Now we got one guy in Heaven, Realist, taking out 1. Taking out 2. Might get the quick defuse.
Gonna have to see if he can get on that defusal right now. We are in a 2v2 situation right now. It's all even up. And Rios is gonna pick up 1 kill on
B2 takes the clutch.
Mister. B2 indeed gets the clutch. He's gonna shoot the kid away from the bomb. He's gonna pick up the defusal on the West Coast. It's gonna go up 11-0 right now on CT side. I said possibly in the beginning that we could be seeing a 15-0 half. Is it possible? We'll have to see, but it's looking pretty good right now for the West Coast.
You know, Disrupt doesn't seem to be getting a lot of action right here, but they're getting the kills when it counts, getting 4 collective kills and the defuse last round, so keep an eye out for them. B2 and Realist.
Yep, we'll have to see. If you guys are surfing on the internet right now, I want to give another shout out to WinAround. Check them out, www.winaround.com, the best source for any Counter-Strike source news. Open through invite, amateur through main. It's all at winaround.com. Check them out. Alright, we're in the 12th round of play right now on the second map of this Cal Open All-Star match. Oh, Jay Shiz is going to turn around, pick up a nice 1D on a West Coast member. B2's going to get an off shot of his own. A little close round right here. We got a 3v3 situation between both teams. Bomb is down, I believe, outside or possibly in ramp room. Seraphic's going to pick up an M4 headshot on Jay Shiz. Nothing really going on right now. They're waiting each other out. DZK's got 21 not 21 HP, that's just his number after his name. He's got 100 HP with an M4 coming out of the underground right now. Seraphic's going to pick up another M4 headshot on Knockers up in Heaven. He's going to turn the corner and be taken out of the round by Mr. We are in a 2v1 situation in favor of the West Coast right now. DZK is going to be pushing up into ramp room. Oh, B2 is going to be taken out of the round from Mr.'s op. Mr.'s got the bomb. He's got an op in hand. He's going to be checking that connector right there from Heaven to ramp room. He's going to be peeking out into locker room.
No, DZK is sitting in locker room right now. And there
he's going to come out. And there it is. DZK comes out of locker room and picks up the M4 spray down on Mr. The 1v1 clutch right there for DZK. And the West is going to go up 12-0 on CT side. Really not looking good for Malaysia. I don't know what the East Coast is going to have to do to get back in this one, but they're going to have to do something fast.
Yeah, see, on the previous match on Mill, it was generally East taking the 1v1 rounds, but now, as you can see, West is taking pretty much every single round that's possible in the 1v1 situation. It's a lot of change in heart.
Yeah, and you're going to have to take into consideration the Pacific All-Stars did win the first map, so they're going for the 2-0 sweep right now over the East Coast. Prove a little bit of some smack talk over on the Atlantic Division that they are the better of the two. A lot of talk goes on in the Cal Open forums about that. This was scheduled by Elijah to settle that score between both teams, and right now Pacific is looking very dominant over the East Coast right now. We're in the 13th round of play of this second map. We got about 57 seconds left on the clock. The map is DE_Nuke. If you're tuning in right now, this is Electronic Revolution's coverage of the Cal Open All-Star match, Atlantic versus Pacific. Pacific took the first map on CPL Mills 16-13, and right now they have a commanding lead with a score of 12-0 on Nuke. It is still in the first half, however, and the East Coast could be coming back. We'll have to see. DZK doing a little pre-fire right now. And the Mini's going to turn the corner and pick up a nice headshot on Jay Shiz. He's going to turn the corner again, and Flip is right there on the flank to get the kill on DZK. B2 is going to take Ryan out of the round with an M4 shot.
Plant lower.
Yep, the plant is going
Realist
down
lower.
lower.
About to kill him.
Yep, and there it is. Realist is going to get the kill on Flip. He's going to try and get through. He can't. The body is right there blocking the door. Finally, he gets it open. He's going to get down there, get the defusal, and that's going to be that. Seraphic saying LOL in team chat. He's going to get the defusal, and the West Coast is going to go up 13-0.
This is definitely looking to be one of the biggest blowouts I've seen in a while.
Yeah, on the side of the East, I was really hoping possibly they'd pick up, 3 rounds. I really don't. Oh man, DCK saying I can't believe you tried to take us
Talking
with
some
4.
bad smack.
You need like 8 at least. Oh man, that was great. Referring to the Eastern All-Stars, they had 4 last map. For CT side, almost I believe 6 or 7 rounds. Bomb has been playing in lower side. Zen's gonna pick up an off shot on Mr. And no, Bomb has not been playing in lower side. God, these 4s are killing me. Bomb is ticking away right now. No, it isn't B-bomb side. That's my bad. Seraphic going to get on the defusal. Fake the defuse. He's got a TMP. He's going to spray into... that was the vent right there, and he's going to pick up a headshot on Jay Shiz. 2 kills by Seraphic with his TMP, and now he's going to get the defusal. The score is 14-0. It's the last round of the first half. If you have any shout-outs, guys, this is going to be last call, because I think this map is going to be over, and the Pacific All-Stars are going to come out on top. But if you have any shout-outs, give me pound e-rev on the Game Search Network to e-rev CSS 2020 with shout-outs at the end of my name. If you're tuning in on our live stream at www.e-rev.tv, make sure you register for our forums, check out your favorite cast archives, and yeah, just chill out there. It's the place to be. Check us out on the World Wide Web, www.e-rev.tv. We're in the 15th round of play of the first half. There's a push by Seraphic. He got a couple dink shots on Ryan, but Ryan's going to pick up the kill, however, on Seraphic. Push by Realist right now, and Knockers is going to take him out with an AK-47. TZK is going to get 1 whammy kill on Ryan. Looks like we're going to have a push into possibly ramp room. Bomb is going in there. It is in the hands of Knockers. He's going to be coming out right now. Oh, he's going to pick up a nice kill through the smoke. Jay Shiz is going to get a kill outside on Zen. So right now we're in a 1v4 situation in favor of the East. Looks like they'll pick up the first round of the first half. Really something I'm not used to saying. Bomb has been playing in lower sight. DZK has an M4 in hand, 21, not 21 HP, God, that number's messing with me. 100 HP, he's going to pick up 1 kill on Mr. Can the clutch come? We'll have to see. He's in 1v3 right now with the kill on Mr. Vent has been busted, and DZK is going to pick up another M4 kill on Jay Shiz. He's in a 1v2 situation right now. Bomb is ticking away in B bomb site. He's going to turn around on the corner. There's one right to his right. Oh, he's going to pick up the other headshot right there on Knockers. Can he get the 1v4 clutch? He's getting on the defusal, and then Flip is right there. No! Oh,
that
DZK.
Would have been a clutch, ace, and defuse for the Pacific win.
Oh, man. Just that close right there, DZK was. Looked real good, and just came that much short. Teams have been switched up right now. We are on the second half. The final score of the first half right there, after the somewhat clutch, just kind of missed it right there, DZK did. He almost had it, but what are you going to do? The final score of the first half was 14-1 in favor of the West. They're still saying you're bad because you're getting owned. You're bad, it's the foo. East Coast baddies. This is why East is bad. Do it on land, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, just a whole bunch of smack being talked right now. Western All-Stars are buying up Deagles. They're going to try and put this one out of reach, hopefully. In just a couple rounds, they're going to be pushing outside, going into mini. That's Seraphic going to pick up the first kill on Mr. with his Deagle. They're going to be getting into a bomb site right now. They're stacking a whole bunch of shots being fired. I can't even see what's going on right now. Flip's going to pick up a USP headshot on DZK. Seraphic's going to get a 1 dig on Flip. Knockers is going to pick up 2 kills. Zen is going to get a kill on Knockers. However, Jay Shiz is going to get a USP kill on Seraphic. We're in a 1v2 situation in favor of the West Coast. That's Zen with Deagle in hand. He's going to be peeking out. Oh, he's going to pick up a 1 dig on Orion, and Jay Shiz is right there on the flank to get the kill on Zen. So, counter-terrorists right now, East Coast All-Stars, they're going to be taking another round. The score is 14-2 overall and 1-0 in the first half. You think the East Coast can come back, Elijah?
Well, it would sure be a heck of a comeback. And if you look at the scores last half, you had nearly 420 bombs, a 25 from Seraphic, a 22 from DZK, and nearly 220s from B2 and Realist. So it was pretty much the worst nightmare that the East could have had. But if they can come back and win this eco and just keep on pummeling, it would be a great thing.
As you can see, a whole bunch of kills going on right now between both teams. There's 2 kills on both sides. As you can see, B2 is going to pick up a nice Deagle headshot on Flip. Looks like the bomb's going to try and be pointed into lower B bomb site. Sorry about that. Serap's going to pick up a Galil kill on, I believe that was Knockers. they're saying GG right now, and there it is. That's only 15. I don't know why they're disconnecting already. Okay. Wow. No comment right there. But the score is 15-2 right now, in favor of the West Coast All-Stars. One more round. If they pick that up, that's going to be GG. They called it a little early right there. Mr. Knockers is going to rejoin. Just nothing really going on right now. We're going to have a push ramp from 3 counter-terrorists pushing up there on a save round. Oh, Ryan's going to pick up the nice 1D on Terrific. Mr. Mister's going to pick up 1 kill as well. B2's going to pick up 2 kills with his AK-47. However, Flip is going to get a deagle kill right there. This could be it for the East Coast All-Stars. They're in a 2v3 situation right now. Zen is working outside of Heaven's going to be coming into ramp room in just a bit. Jay Shiz is right there. He's going to pick up the kill. Oh no, he's going to turn away, so he's not going to get to see Zen go right underneath him. He's going to see him now. He's going to turn and pick up the kill. This is the last stand for the West, for the West Coast. For the West Coast. They're going to have to make something happen right here. DZK's got the bomb. He's got 100 HP. He's got his AK-47. He's going to try and make something happen. Don't know if it's going to work for him. He's in a 1v3 situation. Nothing really going on right now. He's going to be working in the ramp room. He's not going to run into anybody. If he hops down lower, he should be able to get a plant. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I think he might be working Heaven. Nope, wait, he's going to be hopping down. No, wait, he's going to fake it again, and now he's going to be going up to Heaven. So he's walking quietly. There is Jay Shiz right above him. He's going to get a spray on. He's not going to be able to pick up the kill, however. Both players spamming at Heaven right there. None of them picking up a kill. DZK is going to be working outside right now. 30 HP is going to pick up in Heaven, shoot through the little hut part of Heaven, and not be able to pick up the kill. So it looks like he's going to be working outside right now. He's in a 1v3 situation again.
He's just saving his
2 seconds
AK.
left on the clock. And that is right, Elijah. He is saving his AK-47 in warehouse. So that means the East is going to pick up another round. The score is 15-3. West Coast, all they need to do is pick up one more round, and they will have the final score 2 maps to 0, complete domination from them, and all the bragging rights, so to speak. I'll be seeing that in the Cal Open forums probably when I check them tomorrow morning. It'll be, West Coast for life and all this other stuff. I'm guaranteeing that's going to be happening pretty much right after this match is going. Deagle being dropped for Seraphic right now. DZK's got his AK-47. Looks like we're going to see a push possibly outside. Seraphic's got the bomb. He's got the deagle in hand. He's going to be hopping up on those boxes right there. He's going to be peeking into warehouse. There's no counter-terrorist outside, however, so nothing for him. Well, there is Mr. Mister with FAMAS in the back of sight, but he's going to be taken out of the round already by Serific with his deagle. Looks like we're going to have a push possibly into mini garage. Counter-terrorists are waiting for him. However, Serific's got 44 HP. Working into locker room. He's spraying that deagle. He cannot pick up the kill on Jay Shiz, and the bomb is down outside of Heaven right now. Knockers is going to pick up a FAMAS kill of his own on DZK. Rios is going to be picking up a kill on Jay Shiz, and then Ryan picking up 2 AK-47 kills on West Coast members. We're in a 1v3 situation in favor of the East Coast All-Stars. Oh, man, Rios with the nice 1D, and then Seraphic saying peace in chat right there. Great 1D by Realist on Jay Shiz. He's going to be working up with the bomb right now. 95 HP. He's got 30 seconds left on the clock. He's going to have to make something happen in the upper A site. Flip's going to be watching in the lobby. He's going to get the shot on. Rios cannot pick it up. However, he's going to be throwing flashes. Counter flash is being thrown. Rios is going to open squeaky doors. Going to check in the hut. Cannot see him. However, he's going to turn the corner, and Knockers is right there with his FAMAS to get the kill on Realist. So the East inching their way back in right now. The score is 15-4 in favor of the West Coast All-Stars. West Coast only needs one more round to clinch the victory tonight. We're going to have to see how this one turns out. Elijah, you think the East can make the unsurmountable comeback, or you think the West has got this one?
I don't know. I'd really like to see East make a heck of a comeback and have a great overtime matchup. But I just don't think it can happen.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I think, it's just one more round. They should be able to pick it up. They're playing completely better than the East Coast right now. It's not looking good for the East Coast, but you never know. I've seen weirder things. As Jay Shiz is going to pick up the first kill of the round with an M4 shot on Serific. Straight to the head right there. Great work by him. Looks like we're going to have a push into the underground. Mr. Mister's going to pick up an M4 shot on B2 as well. one terrorist is in warehouse. That is DZK. He's the last remaining one. He's going to turn outside, and there's Mr. picking up the kill on DZK. Zen is the last terrorist. Sorry about that. It wasn't DZK. It was Zen. He's got a Glock. Nothing really going on for him. He's in lower B bomb site. Nothing's going to work for him, really. He's in a 1v4 situation. Or no, he's in a 1v5 situation, rather, so not looking good for him. He's just got a Glock. He's not going to clutch this at all, unless, he turns on the hacks, which, he obviously won't, but we'll have to see. He's got 86 HP. He's going to be working his way into lobby. Not going to run into any counter-terrorists there. I don't know what he's thinking, because you don't save a Glock. You can always use the money, so you might want to just type kill in console if worst comes to worst at this point. There's 17 seconds left on the clock. Looks like Zen's going to be rushing into a bomb site with his knife. Still got his knife out, just checking all the spots. He's going to be busting the vent, going into vents, and checking vents, popping out through the back end of the vents, and he's not going to be killed. He's going to type kill in console like I thought to pick up the money for himself. And the East Coast is going to pick up another round. So right now, score is 15-5. East Coast trying to make their way back in and on CT side. It is possible, can't rule out anything. But worst comes to worst, we're going to have to take it into overtime. So that should be interesting if that happens.
Yeah, in order for that to happen, the East would have to take exactly 10 rounds in a row and then win 4-2 during overtime to force the Dust 2 matchup.
Could happen. Right now, Ryan's going to pick up an off shot outside on Terrific. Just a whole bunch of stuff going on right now, and then it goes dead quiet. The same thing that happened last night. Bomb is working its way into ramp room. That's DZK with the bomb. He's got a Galil in hand. He's going to peek out into the corner. He's going to run into Ryan with his op. He's going to bunny hop right now, and Jay Shiz is right there with his M4 to kill DCK. Bomb is down in ramp room. Not looking good for the West Coast in this round. They're not going to get it, I don't think. Ryan's going to pick up another op kill at ramp room on, I believe that was DZK or Zen. So Ryan dominating this round. We're in a 5v2 situation in favor of the counter-terrorists right now. East Coast All-Stars. Flip's going to pick up a nice AK-47 kill on Realist, and then B2's going to get a kill on Knocker, so B2 keeping his team alive. Sorry about that. And then Mr. is going to get an M4 kill on B2. So East Coast, they're getting back into things right now. They're down 9 rounds. Like I said, I've seen it happen before. The score is 15-9. Not 15-9, 15-6, sorry about that. Don't know what's going to go on for the East Coast All-Stars, but it looks like they're getting their game together right now and trying to make, at least a run at this.
It does look like a pretty good comeback, or a show of a comeback, but I think West Coast is going to be able to take one in the next few rounds, and it's just going to end the entire matchup. And these teams lose all of their bragging rights.
I don't know if that'll happen. I think there'll still be smack talk between both teams, and this will be done again probably. And we'll have to see what happens. Right now we're in a 1v3 situation in favor of the counter-terrorists. A whole bunch of stuff going on right now. That is Realist. He's got the bomb. He's got the Deagle in hand, and Jay Shiz is right there in heaven to take him out of the round. So East Coast is going to notch another round into their pelting stick, so to speak. The score is 15-7 in favor of the West. If you guys have any shoutouts, get them in pound e-rev on the Game Switch Network to e-rev CSS 2020 with shoutouts at the end of my name. And if you're watching on our stream at www.e-rev.tv, check out our register for our forums. Check out your favorite cast archives and make a post in the forums. Say, hey, what's up? I'm new to e-rev, or you guys cast rock. So on and so forth. Also, a quick shout out to WinAround. Check them out at www.winaround.com. The best source for any Counter-Strike source news, open through invite, amateur through main. It's all at winaround.com. Flip's going to pick up the first kill of the round with a nice headshot on DZK. Terrific's going to get a counter kill on Flip, and then Knockers is going to pick up one kill. So is Mr. and then Realist is going to get a kill on Knockers. Ryan's is going to get a kill as well, so it's a team effort all the way around. Jay Shiz is going to get the last kill for his team with a nice headshot on Zen. And the East Coast right now looking pretty good there, Elijah. They're getting back into things right now. The score is 15-8.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd like to see East push it into overtime, but being from the West Coast myself, I do want West to win on the inside. But I'm always a fan of a good battle matchup. Same thing. But yeah, I'd like to see East make this comeback and continue.
Okay, quick little shout out right now from KL Ayagajarl. I don't even know how to say it, but he's saying I want to give a shout out to all the Pacific homies out there. Go Pacific, peace, peace, Easties. From Inflago Mad Dog X9, he's saying shout out to Elijah, overtime loss to Disrupt. Doesn't make you bad, but we'll see you in IM Season 9. And then from Consumed Apathetic, he's saying ask Elijah what their thoughts are on playing Pound Consumed Round 3 on DE Train.
Well, we'll see. I know a few of the guys from Consume. They're a good group of players, and they can definitely hit a lot of great shots. So, if we end up in round 3 after playing Little Princesses on Mill, I think it'll be a heck of a matchup on Train. I'm looking forward to see them.
Should be interesting. I'll be watching either in the scorebots or with some coverage if we got the time to squeeze that in. During the shoutouts, the East Coast did pick up another round. Score is 9-15. Waking their way back in. J Shiz is going to pick up a nice M4 kill on Zen. I can't believe this happened to the West Coast. They need a round and they're not getting it. DZK is going to pick up an AK-47 shot on Ryan. We're in a 4v4 situation. It's all knotted up between both of these teams. Seraphic got a deagle. He's got 79 HP, and he's in ramp room. Realist is going to pick up a kill on Mr. right there. They're in the man situation. This could be it for the East Coast. They're going to have to get their game together. Seraphic is going to pick up a nice 1D on J Shiz right outside of Heaven. Looks like the bomb's going to be working its way Heaven into a bomb site. If the bomb gets planted, it could be GG all the way around. Unless the clutch comes from the Eastern team. We're in a 2v4 situation right now in favor of the West Coast All-Stars. Flip is going to pick up an AK-47 shot on Seraphic. Shots being exchanged right now in a bomb site. Rios is going to pick up a kill on Knockers. Flip is the last remaining East Coast member, and there it is! GG all the way around. DZK is going to pick up the last kill of this All-Star match on, that was, I believe, Flip. Yes, DZK getting the last kill of this matchup. That's GG all the way around. And the West Coast is going to come out on top. Final score of the second map is 16-9 in favor of the West Coast All-Stars. Looked like the East was trying to get back into that one. Don't know what's going to go on with the aftermath of this. It was close all the way around both maps. We had 2 maps tonight. We didn't get to the third one in overtime. Sorry to say, guys, but you know that's just the way it happens sometime. First map was on DE CPL Mill. It was the Atlantic All-Stars versus the West Coast All-Stars. West Coast All-Stars took that one 16-13. Then we went on to the second map on DE_Nuke, and we had the West Coast All-Stars with dominating first half score of 14-1, wrap it up with the score of 16-9. West Coast All-Stars is going to take this best out of 3 matchup, with the final score being 2 maps to 0, 16-9 on DE Nuke. Elijah, any final thoughts before we get off the air here and wrap things up?
Well, in my heart, I'm glad the Pacific won, and I'm glad at least East made a heck of a comeback, even though they did lose. It was a great matchup.
Alright, I got a last couple shout-outs right here from Consumed Apathetic. He's saying thanks for the answer, Elijah, and he's saying good job on the cast. From that KL Ayajaro, I don't even know how to say that guy's name, but he's saying I want to give a shout out to all the supporters and sponsors of this match, and to all the Pacific teams and players who are listening out there. That's going to wrap up things for us tonight. If you're just tuning in right now, you missed the coverage of the Cal Open All-Star match. We had the Atlantic versus Pacific. Pacific won 2 maps to 0 over Atlantic. Wasn't really that close on the second map on Nuke. They jumped out to a 14-1 half score and then wrapped it up 16-9. So Pacific has all the bragging rights for Cal Open, at least for this season. Elijah, any future plans to do this next season, or maybe wait until they get into IM or continue this, or just wait to do it again for Open next year?
Well, it would kind of be forced, not really forced, but I'd kind of want to do it with the division that Disrupt ends up playing in, whether it's IM or maybe even Cal Maine. So look out next season for another All-Star game sponsored by Stress.
Yes, and we'll go through the sponsors of tonight's matchup. One of our sponsors is WinAround. Last advertisement for them, it's at www.winaround.com, the best source for any Counter-Strike source news, open through invite, amateur through main, it's all at www.winaround.com. And also shout out to the server company for tonight, www.stress-hosting.com. They provided us with the server tonight as well with the Ventrilo, I think, correct, Elijah?
Yeah, they sponsored the Vent, Source TV, server, pretty much everything.
Alright, so shout out to Stress Hosting. That's going to wrap things up for us tonight. Once again, the final score, Pacific beats Atlantic 2-0. That's going to conclude Electronic Revolution's coverage of Cal Open Atlantic vs. Pacific All-Star match. Signing off for Elijah from Disrupt, this is Travis 2020 Heasel saying, Electronic Revolution, Viva la Revolution! See you guys on Wednesday for Complexity versus, oh man, who's Complexity playing? I forgot already.
Hyper.
Complexity versus Hyper. That's going to be on our stream at 10 o'clock, so stay tuned. Once again, this is Travis 2020 Heasel signing off for Elijah from Disrupt. See you guys around.